Hey, what's up? It's Connor. I've wanted to do this for quite some time now, which was to create like a student or budget-friendly desk setup, mainly because I love creating desk setups and I also love the challenge of trying to keep everything as cost efficient as possible. I actually finished college about 2 years back, so I remember what it's like to have like a slim budget but want to have a great productive workspace where you can just sit and crush all your work and get everything done. So we will start off with what is going to be powering and be the brains behind this entire setup, which is the baseline 13-inch M2 MacBook Air. It's housing a 8-core CPU, 8-core GPU, 8 gigabytes of unified memory, and a 256 gigabyte SSD. Now, although this is the cheapest option, I always recommend you go with at least the 512 gigabyte version because for one, you get more storage, and two, it's just gonna be a bit of a better performing machine. And if you're trying to budget like your desk setup as well as the computer itself, I always recommend pouring more money into the computer because the computer is really all you need, and that is what's going to get all your work done. The MacBook is going to be sitting on top of this laptop stand that I featured in my last video from JSOX, which if you guys are interested, I will leave a link right above here if you guys want to check out some of the best accessories to pair with your MacBook Air. One of the most essential parts to any desk setup is of course the desk, and the one that I've decided to go with is the autonomous Smart Desk Pro. The Smart Desk Pro is a height adjustable standing desk that's got a sturdy and durable construction with a solid frame and is made out of high quality materials. This one in particular is the classic version, coming in at 43 by 24 inches, and it's in a white tabletop with black legs colorway. The standout feature of the Smart Desk Pro is that it is an electric height adjustable desk, which means that you can switch from sitting to standing positions by simply touching and holding either the up or down arrow. And this control panel also has 4 programmable memory presets, allowing you to save your preferred sitting and standing heights for quick adjustments. Moving on over to the monitor, this one here is from Samsung, coming in at 24 inches, which features a pretty nice, sleek, and modern design with pretty thin bezels and a very slight curvature. The display itself is a full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels, providing a decently crisp and clear image. It is using VA panel technology, which gives good color reproduction and wide viewing angles. And honestly, unless you're like pixel peeping or you're worrying about the best colors or deep blacks, this is a really good panel, especially for the price point coming in at only $150. With a 24-inch screen size, this monitor is suitable for like small to medium desk spaces. It has a tilt adjustment feature that allows you to find the optimal viewing angle. However, it does lack in height and swivel adjustments. And this is why I have the MacBook Air box underneath my monitor, so it does bring it closer to eye level. And I mean, a desk riser or a monitor stand would get the job done a lot better. But the MacBook Air box comes free with your purchase of the MacBook, and I actually think it looks pretty good. When it comes to connecting to the monitor, it just has some standard connectivity options, including HDMI and VGA ports, so basically just an HDMI port. And because the MacBook Air only has 2 Thunderbolt ports, I went ahead and picked up this USB-C dongle that connects to the one port. Unfortunately, it does take up the MagSafe and additional USB-C port, but this hub does offer all of the ports that I would personally need, like pass-through charging, SD card, micro SD card, and an HDMI port, so losing those ports aren't really a big deal. I also love how this just sits flush against the MacBook itself, taking up 0 additional space, and it also has some media keys on the front where you can play and pause, fast forward, or rewind your music or whatever you have to be listening to. To keep everything powered up, I'm using this crazy 200 watt USB-C GAN charger from the sponsor of this video, Ugreen. What sets this charger apart is its 6 ports, allowing you to connect and charge multiple devices simultaneously. With a power output of up to 200 watts, you can charge 3 MacBooks, 2 phones, and even your AirPods all at the same time. Fully charge a 16-inch MacBook Pro in an hour and a half with the latest GAN chip technology, bringing a charge 3 times faster than your original iPhone charger. And I love that this is an off-the-wall design, which frees up your outlet space, and also the cable is pretty long, which ensures everything that you need is within an arm's reach. And Ugreen's thermal guard system continuously monitors the temperature every 0.5 seconds, ensuring that your devices are always protected. With its high-speed charging, wide compatibility, advanced safety features, and efficient energy conversion, this 200-watt GAN USB-C desktop charger is a must-have for anyone looking to simplify their charging setup while enjoying the convenience of fast and reliable power delivery. If you're interested in checking out this 200-watt charger or anything else from Ugreen, they're having a crazy Prime Day sale right now with up to 40% off select devices. So hit the link in the description down below, and huge thanks to Ugreen for sponsoring this video. Now moving on down, we have the peripherals, and I'll start off with the keyboard of choice, which is the Keychron K2. The Keychron K2 features a compact 75% layout, which means it retains most of the essential keys while reducing its size. It has a sturdy build quality with an aluminum and plastic frame, and the K2 is available with different switch options including Gate-All-Around brown, blue, and red. It can be connected to devices via Bluetooth or the wired USB-C connection, and it also supports both Mac and Windows operating systems natively with just a flick of a switch. And it's not just because it's a cost-efficient option coming in at around the $100 mark, but it's also just really well made and well constructed, and it also kind of gives off that like space gray Apple aesthetic, which a lot of people like pairing with their Mac setups. For the mouse, I went with this one here from Satechi, which is a little bit on the pricey side for a mouse at the $45 mark, but I really saw the value in its compact form factor, as you could just easily throw this in your bag and bring it with you wherever you want to go, as it's really going to take up no additional space at all. The mouse itself is pretty simple with just left and right clicks, which do feel pretty good, and it also has a nice scroll wheel, which kind of reminds me of the MX Master 3 scroll wheel. Oh, and you can charge it with USB-C and charge it while using it at the same time. The peripherals are sitting on top of this Satechi Eco Leather desk mat, which measures in at around 23 by 12.2 inches, providing a decent amount of space for your keyboard, mouse, and any other essential items. The desk mat is made from a PU leather, which is known for its durability and resistance to wear and tear, and it just also makes using the mouse a lot easier to use. When it comes to audio, there really only are two options, which are going with a dedicated pair of speakers or a pair of headphones. And don't get me wrong, it's really hard to beat a dedicated pair of speakers for its volume and audio quality, but like the MacBook Air speakers are like surprisingly good. So if you want to play your music or movie or whatever it is out loud, honestly, I would just use the MacBook Air speakers and pick up a pair of headphones. I decided to keep it simple with a pair of second generation AirPods, which bring a similar design to the original AirPods with a pretty sleek and clean look. And the sound quality AirPods too, it's not gonna like blow you away or anything, but it's pretty good. Like for the highs, mids, and lows, you're gonna get a very good sound quality, especially for the price point that you're paying. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this gives some inspiration or some ideas for your own setup. And if you did like or you want to check out anything in this video, there will be a link to it in the description down below. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and share it to a friend. And if you like Apple tech or desk setup related content, make sure to subscribe. And until next time, peace.